Alright, what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about the Judgment Day. More specifically, the stuff with like Finn Balor turning heel and everything, and not so much Damien Priest because he's just kind of there. It seems like he's good, but he just seems like he's just kind of there. And I want to talk about Rhea turning on Edge or Dom turning on Rhea and Edge, and joining the Judgment Day and his whole thing with like Rhea Ripley. What I think about that. See, I think it was a good idea, of course, for them to drop Edge, because that was getting a little old, Edge being the leader and then bringing in somebody new. That added in something different to the faction. That was a good change in my mind. Obviously Edge didn't teach him everything he knew, because otherwise they'd be able to take out Edge completely and he wouldn't be around anymore. And that would kind of ruin everything that's going on right now, in my opinion, to be honest. And yeah, I think Balor was a good choice to be the one to take the place of Edge. But they had a good thing going when it was him, AJ, and then Liv Morgan kind of backing him up as a female perspective there, backing him. That was really interesting. Now, what was cool is because Balor and AJ had a history with the Bullet Club and everything. That made it really, really interesting. Of course they needed a female counterpart because Rhea was involved in everything, so they chose Liv. That was a pretty cool mix. Although, it kind of seemed like she was kind of there for the most part. And not saying this thing, I'm not a fan of Liv Morgan, because I am. She's very good. She's a very beautiful woman, I think, in my opinion. Not trying to be weird or anything, but she is. And, a lot of good has happened with the Judgment Day, and a lot of bad has happened. But, before anybody gets mad at me, I'm saying, this is my opinion about the Judgment Day and everything that's going on with him. Now, Priest was a good United States champion before, this whole, the Judgment Day thing started, to be honest. But, the only thing about him was, he had the temper was the only problem that, kept him from, really succeeding too much as the United States champion. That is what I feel kind of killed his run, to be honest, for the most part. And then, alright, some of the other stuff. I feel like it was a good idea doing the whole Finn Balor, Damien Priest, and Rhea Ripley thing. Because, Rhea's the Eradicator, Obviously, she's proven that. Was stuff she's done for him, on her appearances on NXT, and the fact she took out Nakazawa, Akira Nakazawa, or Takira Nakazawa, whatever you want to call him. Pretty sure it's Akira, but I can't remember. And alright, there's something I disagree with, though, and this is going to be the last thing I talk about in this video before I end it, alright? It's why the hell are they doing this, whole, mommy thing with, Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio? It doesn't make sense. Sure, you wanted to have Dom turn on Rey and Edge and attack him and just try to turn himself into a heel and try to be successful with it. But he's still got a lot to learn. And then the similarities to Eddie. That's cool. But, there's only one Eddie Guerrero. You gotta remember this. There's only one Latino Heat. That's the thing. But I'm not hating on it. I'm not, because it's kind of cool to do, a retro, throwback to an old gimmick. But still, if it's not working, it's just not working. You shouldn't add other stuff to it to try to make a gimmick work. Because I've noticed it, too. People are all calling Dominik Mysterio Rhea Ripley's pet is what they're calling him online. That's not a good thing. Especially, when he doesn't have experience as a heel, so, they have to, keep on, coming in and saving him and stuff. That's not good either. It's you're making yourself look bad as a heel, dude. You're not bad. You're just not adding much to the team. I like Dom, I really do. But I just don't really feel like he's adding much to the Judgment Day. Of course, turning on his dad and doing this whole, prison Dom thing has added heat, much needed heat to the Judgment Day that they need. But still, on my honest opinion, I just think it's really stupid, and I don't think it's working. And, you know, say what you want, it's just my opinion. That's pretty much all I had to say about that. Peace out, you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Talk to you later.